Wake up. Hey, come on. You're really not leaving me a choice, huh? Hey, pass me that bucket, would you? There we go. Rise and shine, sleepyhead. Sorry about that, by the way. But you'll dry fast down here. Hey, stop screaming, please. Why do all of you new souls do this? Hey! You're okay. Now, calm down, or I'll have another bucket of water poured on you. There we go. Now, sit up. The rest of you, get back to work. Where to start? First off, you are dead. I mean, it's pretty obvious since you're surrounded by ghosts and, R1 if you haven't noticed yet. And you are on my ship, the dead man's chest, as I like to call it. Here, we live how we want and do what we want. A true pirate's life. Or death. Most of the spirits you see around here were betrayed or killed in mutinies. Unfair deaths, mostly. It's surprising how people are just continuously killing each other, and not even for loot or treasure, just out of jealousy. It's disgusting. But that is what gets you aboard on my ship. A past life of struggle, doing anything you can to survive, only to be stabbed in the back. With nothing to be remembered by in death. A sense of innocence as well. I will be your captain from now on. They call me Ghostheart, the Soul Saver. You look so cold. Let's get you somewhere warmer, okay? Up, up. Follow me. I'll keep explaining everything. You're lucky my first mate spotted you. You are a lot smaller than most. So, if it weren't for their keen eye, you'd be floating in the abyssal sea until another ship found you. And trust me, you would rather be on my ship than be left floating in the abyss. Or on any other ship, for that matter. Floating for eternity drives many lost souls crazy. It's a form of torture unlike any other. And many captains aren't as kind as I. How do you... Oh, from what I was able to gather, the ship you were deckhanding had a mutiny, in which you were knocked out of the crow's nest by accident. I've seen people who've died to worse, but falling still isn't a very fun way to go. Especially when your life was so short. Dying so young. Years before you could have accomplished anything meaningful is just a waste. Well, we're here. Come in, please. Even though you were used for such hard labor, I believe you were too young and frail to just be another deckhand. And your soul's energy is very weak, so you'll need to be careful not to break what remains of you. I have a proposal. You will be my attendant. It's a very easy position to fulfill, one that will bring you comfort, to let you rest after you've been working so hard for so long. You'd be taking up small chores around my quarters, keeping things tidy, making my bed in the morning, washing my clothes, and I'll have you assist the cook as well. They work so hard cooking the best food we can muster for the crew, so they could really use the help. How does that sound? Thought you'd like it. Nobody has turned down one of my offers yet, so it seems like my kindness is appreciated by all. It warms my heart. So, who did you serve while you were still alive? No one? Well, mate, that's a lie and you know it. So, tell me, who did you serve while you were alive? Hold on. You served under Silverhook. That greedy guy. No wonder you died in a mutiny. He's a sailing mutiny attractor. Everywhere he goes, mutiny is to follow. Sorry that you had to suffer that fate. But looks like fate wanted to apologize and granted you the rest of existence on this ship. Now then, luckily for you, I have already done the things I need around these quarters. And I guess I should show you around the rest of the ship so you can get a feel for what you can do. Especially if we are forced into combat with another vessel. So, come on, and follow me. I'll show you around. This is where the fighting magic happens. 21 heavily loaded cannons on each side of the ship for maximum damage. Each one has twice the amount of gunpowder in them than normal, so they leave the barrel at twice the speed of a normal cannon. Yeah, I know it makes no sense, but we're all dead here. Logic doesn't apply to us. So, that's that. Oi! Be careful with that gunpowder! You'll blow us all up into Davy Jones's locker. Sorry about that. Just trying to make sure that your first day here isn't your only day here. Now, if you'll keep following me, down here is the alcohol storage. We don't really drink much here, as not to be vulnerable when fighting. I would offer you a drink, but again, since you are a new crewmate and you're pretty small, you would probably pass out before the first drink. So, let's stall on that. Further down is just more storage for gunpowder and supplies. Now, above deck is where the real magic happens. Watch your head up here. Up there is the steering wheel. You already knew that though, seeing as you worked on a ship. But next to it is a lever. And pulling on that brings out the main reason why this ship is one of the more feared and respected ones. The tri-cannons. 3 forward-facing, rotating, triple-barreled cannons. Yes, I did steal the design from the Dutchman, but we're pirates, so we do this kind of thing all the time. Stealing from others is in our nature. Now, then, any questions? Resources. There are multiple islands full of resources out here. Some inhabited as a port for trade, and some not. We mainly get our stuff from a few small, less crowded ports, as we're less likely to get attacked out there. But we also trade with another vessel out here in these waters. They go by the name the Heart of the Sea, a vessel that leaves only one person to tell the tale of the massacre that happens. Different versions of the tale are told, but it's the same story. No matter how big or small the fleet or boat you sail in is, you will never be ready for the Heart of the Sea. They attack in the shadows, using fog, night, or any other form of cover to conceal their ship. And even in open waters, their ship can create a mist to hide them. By the time you realize they are right next to you, it's already too late. They fire round after round of cannon fire on each side of their ship. Even if they are surrounded, the crew on that ship, they aren't dead. They are cursed and can't kill someone unless the captain deems one's soul to permadeath. But seeing as only one person ever makes it out, the captain of the Heart of the Sea is very strict on what they see as non-condemnable. So, back to resources. Yeah, we stock up on resources at one of the ports on this sea, or the Heart of the Sea drives by us, and due to my association and good partnership with their captain, they hand me any resources they pillaged, we've asked for, or that they don't need, and, in return, I hand over any prisoner I have captured to either join them or be sent to Davy's locker. You look tired. I guess trying to stay afloat in this endless abyss can get tiring. Come on, let's get you back to my quarters to sleep. You deserve it for what you've gone through these past 24 hours. Hey guys, Scratch here. This editing took me not that long. It took me maybe like 30 minutes, and so I've discovered that if I add all of the sound effects beforehand, whenever I either can't record or don't want to record, if I do them all beforehand and then put them in place where they would be once I start recording, that makes my job so much easier. So I might start doing that. This script was made by Alpine and TPA. Usually it's just made by Alpine or TPA, but this time it was made by a joint effort of them both, and I think that is really cool. Very proud of both of them for how awesome this script turned out. And I really, really enjoyed it. But yeah. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe. I love interacting with comments. And you made this far, so why not subscribe? Join the Patreon and the Discord. And yeah. Bye bye.